The next one again is when we're talking about work-life imbalance. Overwork and the inability to maintain a healthy work-life balance can also lead to burnout syndrome, which can significantly hamper motivation. How will you try to overwork your staff without considering leave, holiday, casual leave? Those things are their entitlement. So, as a good manager, you should focus on how to ensure that your workers have a rest. Yes, I'm talking based on what can also be negotiable, because if there is an important role to play within a particular period of time, and you and your boss can have a good negotiation not to go now, you go next time because of one or two engagement. Depends on how important you are in your facility. So the employer should always, in order to maintain a good mental health in the workplace, should encourage employees to maintain a healthy work-life balance. This could include flexibility working hours, where you have some shifts as well as have duties and have rest time. So if you're working 3 days, you should have the ability to rest for 4 days so that you can revitalize and resume work again. And also advise your staff that this your leave should not be a means of going to exhaust yourself and come back and start being lazy and having a poor work productivity. Ensure there is what we call remote work pattern or option. Allow their workers to work from home. You can schedule days of week, like you can say work from Monday to Wednesday and have Thursday and Friday as your leave. It will also enhance the mental health of the worker, ensuring that employees are not overloaded with work. The work should be a task schedule and assigned to different persons, not one person doing everything. It will lead to a burnout syndrome due to work overload. What are the role of leadership in motivating employees? Leadership plays a crucial role in fostering a motivation in a workforce, as well maintaining the mental health of employers and employees in the workplace. Leaders set the tone for the workplace environment and can significantly influence their team by motivating them. Depends on the level of motivation. Here are leaders who have partake in this particular testament. At least a lot of leaders, most especially B.S. Skinner, carried out research on reinforcement and the punishment. It's a target, it's a way of trying to modify behavior of a worker in the environment. And we have also seen some leaders that have also tell you to explore and work productively. But basically, leaders can help to inspire and motivate their team in order to maintain a good mental health balance by leading by example. Leaders who displays a high level of motivation and dedication to their work can inspire their staff or their employee. So your employees will always say, boss is sleeping. See, for instance, Elon Musk, in one of his interviews, he said that he, he is the leader and he leads the team and his workers follows him. Every good leader sets standards. The second one again is communicating a clear vision and goal. Leader who clearly communicates the company's vision and goals help employees to understand the bigger picture of that particular facility. How can you achieve this? It's very, very simple. There is a particular term known as management by objective. Management by objective is a pattern of work upon which leaders inform the workers that the work is yours and this is your task. And for this particular task, which is not the objective, to come into reality, that it to help to motivate others and also increase productivity. So always provide what regular feedback and let it be in a constructive manner. This can help employee understand that they are doing well and and where they can improve more better. So leaders should regularly, give their workers a constructive word feedback, not by bullying. See, human being is not cow. If you bully a human being today, he will not follow what we call eye service pattern or presentism. He will be there, but he will not work. You want him to come to work, he will come to work. But let him work now. So you can only force a horse to deliver, but you cannot force him to what? To drink water. They are recognizing and appreciating the effort of your worker. Very, very important. Every good organization will always remember that leaders should make it as a point to recognize and appreciate their team members' effort. Sharing of gifts, for instance, this can significantly boost work motivation and morale. Christmas allowance or bonus, all these things can also help to foster positive work environment. What about leaders play a key role in shaping the work environment also, because a positive, significantly oriented leader will always boost employee work motivation. So when you appear to the work environment, you see that your employers will be more activated because you will, one, in a way, try to make sure that that place have changed. So by addressing common challenges in the workplace in order to reduce some mental health challenges, motivation, and adopting a leadership style that foster workplace motivation, business can create a more engaged, productive, and successful workforce, hence reducing any accidental record of health worth challenges. So the journey to boost workplace mental health might be challenging, but the reward pays very heavy. Let me just break down this. Imagine working with an individual that is not mentally balanced. There is the risk of having what we call occupational hazard, accident, because the person is not mentally okay. So, as a good leader, always ensure that you communicate regularly with your staff. So, the area I want to emphasize again is ways to measure employee motivation in the workplace. In the course of measuring their motivation, you're also measuring their mental health. Because when you are not mentally okay, you'll be unmotivated. Pessimism, depression becomes the order of the day. You can do it by severe questioning, call it thematic presentation of a survey, performance metrics. Then you also do what we call employee retention rate. there as well you do observation. Then feedback, which I've mentioned, very, very important. Then what is the future of the work environment? Because there is one thing that will fall like a pandemonium to every work environment, and every sensitive employer and employee should be able to identify this. What is this all about? The invention of AI. It is the current trending aspect of work environment. Some people will be out of job in the next 10 years to 20 years because AI will take over the work environment. So the future of workplace motivation, trying to watch as the nature of work evolve from normal analog to digital, labor to AI. So also the employer should engage in consistent training of those staff by applying remote and the flexible work pattern, personalized benefit and reward. Always give them reward. Call out who do well, who do best, do appraisal and give reward to whom that is due. In the course of doing this, you will give them a sense of fulfilling. Then increase focus on mental health. Very, very important. Companies are realizing the importance of mental health, though some are still not realizing. Because the mental health of the employee is very, very important. If motivated, there will be what? Increased productivity. So an expert have carried out the research that most workers working in some construction company, poorly paid, come to work just because they want to come to work and they need to come to work, but not because they are happy coming to work. And that is why you see a lot of occupational hazard in the workplace. So what are we going to do? You should always increase focus on mental health. Make sure you invite mental health experts, psychologists, social workers, guidance and counselors, psychiatrists, psychiatric nurses. Conduct seminars. Tell your workers the needs and the wants, and also try to identify their own. Tell them your want, your expectation. They should also tell you theirs. And be purpose driven. In terms of being purpose driven, more employees, particularly these particular Gen Z types, are seeking work that aligns with their values and make a positive impact on the world. What they mean? Most of them want to stay at home and work. So you should also provide a particular avenue. Thank God for COVID-19. Everybody should what? Digitalize their work environment. The next again is continuous learning and development. Make sure you apply technological changes, ongoing learning and development opportunity, training and retraining of your staff, conducting crucial and over and over work engagement and seminar presentation. And make sure everybody participates in this so that they will all have fulfillment. So wrapping up, the power of workplace motivation is very important in order to eliminate mental health challenges at workplace. It will also